The Ministry of Foreign Affairs supports CARICOM's statement, which calls for peaceful dialogue through diplomatic channels to ensure Venezuela's stability. Of particular importance to the Bahamas is that all parties involved act in accordance with international law.
Yesterday, I was at Mar-a-Lago speaking with Pete, and we were drawing up plans, trying to figure out what other country can be a big problem as Venezuela was, and we narrowed it down to we narrowed it down to the Bahamas. Yeah. It's sort of like Venezuela in a way. There's a huge drug problem down there, huge. The cartels are actually moving cocaine and fentanyl through those islands to the southern United States, to Florida. It's just a 10-minute speedboat ride from one of their islands to Miami. So that's a huge problem that we're gonna have to look at. Another thing is the legal immigrant problem as well, because it's a hotbed for illegal Haitian aliens, and because we're so close to those islands, those Haitian aliens, they try to sneak from there onto our country. So that's another safety and security issue that we're going to have to nip in the bud. Like I said to their president, their first president, actually, they got independence recently, 20 years ago. Their first president, Lionel, he had to come over here in front of Congress because of the cocaine problem they had there back in the 80s, and we actually had dinner. He's a very nice and articulate man. And I told him, listen, Lionel, look, Lionel, listen. You're gonna have to nip it in the bud. You're gonna have to nip it in the bud, okay? Okay? And he said, yes, Donald. Yes, I know. And he listened to me. He took my advice. And he was president for many years. Many years, until he retired gracefully. They've got this body of water there called the Great Bahama Bank. We're thinking of renaming it the Great America Bank. That's just something that we're floating out there, something that we're thinking about. I've spoken with Pete, and he actually assures me that even though it's a huge problem, making sure the Bahamas is taken care of is pretty easy, because we already have a strong presence down there as is. We just had a new embassy, a new U.S. embassy. It's the biggest embassy that they have down there. No other embassies compare. Some say it's the biggest embassy that they've had down there. Some say it would be the only embassy of importance that's down there. One thing that we're going to have to look out for is China's influence down there. There's a lot of Chinese influence, lots of Chinese restaurants and laborers and construction companies, and we're going to have to nip that in the bud, because it's bad. It's really bad. That's what I've been saying, Bon. Exactly what I've been saying. There's nothing wrong with the Bahamian economy. I don't think there's nothing wrong. I think they're doing a fine job. But there are some areas where it's not so good. It's not so good. And I think that with a steady hand, that they can improve and be one of the best economies in the world.